Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach. Welcome to this Wednesday evening energy treatment. I've been doing it for about 3.5 years since COVID started. I started my healing journey back in 1982 when I had a near-death experience I was in India, and I had been traveling for 2 years, and my life really abruptly almost ended. And I was out of my body. I was in another realm, and I met this energy being, and it told me that I had to come back and help others. And he gave me some kind of gift, some kind of glowing ember or orb, and that's what I remember about this. I was also in a place where there were beings with no faces, and having gone to a number of near-death experiencer meetings, people have similar experiences, so it's not uncommon, I guess. Couple things I wanted to talk about is or are I'm going to focus a little bit again today on breathing and a breathing exercise before we go into the treatment. The breathing exercises are to help the autonomic nervous system reset, because every day we are under a lot of stress from all kinds of different experiences. Everyone has a different threshold, different experience in whatever they from a stimulus, but many people are being frozen up by the traumas or just thoughts, and could be anything. But learning how to reset the system so that you can say, I feel okay now, is part of what breathing can help. And I want to demonstrate something with this little balloon that I have, and it'll illustrate. And I'll talk through it before we do the actual exercise. But the basic idea is to begin inflating the balloon, which is reference to your lungs, but pausing and then blowing a little. Instead of blowing, we're going to be drawing in air, but it's the demonstration. And then there's a small process in the breathing near the sinuses and the back of the throat that you can squeeze a little bit and pause the breath, and then you breathe in a little more. And what's happening is we're stretching the lungs. Now you have to be careful not to overdo it, not to feel stress from doing this. So you want to discontinue if you feel any agitation, or and if you're not used to having a lot of lung capacity. So it looks like this with the balloon. It's reversed, of course. The balloon represents the lungs. And then slowly just letting the lungs, let the air come out, just like you would with the balloon. So we'll try it. I'd like you to try it a few times before we go into the treatment, if you like. So it starts with just breathing nice and easy, smooth, inhaling and exhaling, relaxing your body, sitting as tall and erect as you can. Just nice and easy, full inhalations and exhalations. And then we start by inhale, pause, inhale a little more, pause, inhale a little more, pause. You go to where you feel your lungs are full. Pause, and you can keep going if you like. Pause, pause, and then hold it, and then just let it go. So we're stretching our lungs, just like you would if you were doing, this is a pranayama yoga breathing exercise. But we're used to thinking about stretching muscles, but this is stretching the lung tissue. So we get an expanded capacity. The purpose is we need oxygen for energy. So we're doing this for a purpose. Besides resetting the autonomic, nervous system, the vagus nerve, those that help de-stress, we're also increasing our lung capacity, which allows us to have more energy. The more oxygen you can get into your body, the more energy you'll have. And since the advent of our industrial era, we've used, the percentage of oxygen has really decreased dramatically in our breathing air. So we need to be able to breathe in more. And so we can get enough oxygen to really supply our brain and our muscles and all the organs. So anyway, that's the exercise. I hope you can practice this. I'll be demonstrating another exercise next week, and it'll complement this one. So I hope you can show up next week. Let's get started with the treatment. Start with, just one second. We're going to balance the chakras, but first, just getting settled by grounding. Feeling the earth under your feet, under your seat. Feeling the connection. Feeling heavy. The weight, gravity holding you. If you're lying down, just feeling your body, where it's connecting. And then sense of touch. Feel your clothes, the air on your skin, the temperature of the air. Perhaps any movement of air, if there's any wind or anything like that. And then moving to sense of smell. So we just, instead of, you could take an essential oil or even take your breath and smell it if you want. And I have something here that I think is pretty cool. It's called Northern Escape. And it's and also one called Hinoki, which is a Japanese forest bathing blend. And so I just, you can bring your attention to your smell and have whatever briefly smell something that actually also stimulates how your whole nervous system. I miss going out for my walks in the forest right now, of course, because in the Midwest here, we have winter and no or very little foliage, few evergreens. Anyway, moving on, taste. Just notice your tongue. Notice light outside your eyes, then close your eyes. Notice the light, how it feels inside. You can cover your eyes with your palms and feel or notice any light once you've screened out all the light. And then we go to sound. Sound of my voice, moving from exterior to interior, hearing the sound, perhaps, of your heart. You could cover your ears and breathe. You'll hear your breath. And then let that go. We'll continue moving on to our um, other, just quickly now, briefly, our setup for the energy treatment. Noticing thoughts. Just notice any sensations as they come up, including your thoughts. Let them go as easily and effortlessly as you can, just relaxing a little deeper with each breath. And then think about an intention, why you're here. What would you like to do or get or give to others from this energy treatment? And I always, whenever a thought comes up, because I'm asking for guidance, I always end it with for the highest good. So even if whatever idea comes up, I still want to tag it, connect it for the highest good. So that, because I don't always know what the best thing is. And I think most of us don't always know. But if we can invoke that for the highest good, then everything is okay, right? So from there, envisioning, seeing that in your mind's eye, seeing what you would like to have in your life or in your field or for someone else. A positive outcome. And connecting how you feel with what you're envisioning. So you see it and then see how you feel when you see it. We connect the emotion and the vision. And let that go. So this is all a process of bringing something into your field and then letting it go, just like waves that come in from the ocean and back. They just come in and we let it go. Next, invoking our support. Think of something or some energy. It could be anything from an idea, a mentor, spiritual advisor, spiritual master, celestial being, the universe. Invoke that, call it in for support and to be in your field with you with this treatment. And then visualize a place that you feel safe, that you feel relaxed in your mind's eye. And it could be in the space you are, but you could also think of a beautiful natural environment, anything that really helps you become at ease. Let that go, creating a safe container, like a membrane, a sphere that surrounds you or your loved ones and allows positive energy, supportive energy in, and allows things that you don't need out. Just like the cell wall of in any living cell, the cell wall is designed to allow nutritious oxygen, vitamins, or whatever, substances to come in that are healthy and then helps release anything that maybe byproducts that you don't need anymore. That kind of a membrane. Just envision it and then let that go as well. So we don't hold on to anything that we envision, but we sort of set the intention and the framework for this whole treatment. And I'm doing this, there's a number of new people, so just know we do this every week, but sometimes I'll go through it a little quicker. Finally, something I would call priming the pump, where we learn or harness this breath, chi, prana energy and get it, starting it to flow. So the key here is that we start the energy moving through our system, but then once it starts, we let go and release and let the energy just flow. So one way to do this is through a traditional thinking of that the left is receptive. So we take our awareness to the left hand facing up, and then follow it in your mind's eye down the left arm, cross to the heart. And then as you exhale, go across and out through the right hand facing forward. The right hand faces forward. So let's go ahead and do 3 of those. So inhale. If you know Ujjayi breathing, maybe one of these days soon, I'll go and teach that. And then exhale through the through the right hand. Inhaling through the left. Exhale through the right. One more. And exhale right. Rest your hands in your lap or wherever they're comfortable. Now we'll start on the chakra system, just activating, cleansing, moving that heart chakra. To start, color green. If you feel like, you can always put your hands in the chakra region if it helps you feel a little more connected to your body, because we need to connect the mind and the body. So this is a situation where you want to do as little as possible. We get out of the way of our healing activity, whatever, and allow the universe, allow nature, the intelligence of nature to intercede where we sometimes may be blocking for whatever reasons. Go down to the root chakra, first chakra, color red. So we're sending healing energy to this region, clearing any blockages. If you feel blockages during a treatment, move around a little bit. Don't sit still, because movement can help unstick, get those things out of, if there's something. I've had clients that felt difficulty, and it can become emotional too, where you're feeling sort of this thing that you're not used to feeling. And so anyway, discontinue or relax, move around, whatever you need to do if that comes up. Second chakra, color yellow. No, orange, sorry. sometimes thought of as the spleen chakra, um, affects adrenals, kidneys, and the urinary tract. Solar plexus, color yellow. Thought to influence for a lot of interesting organs at all the different chakra areas: pancreas, stomach, liver, small intestine, really ruling digestion. If you think about digestion and fire, the sun, solar, all interconnected. And then back to the heart, relates to the thymus. The thymus is really important for immune system, T cell production, hence T as in thymus, and really relating to breath, breathing. So let's spend a little more time here, since we're doing breathing is such an important component of wellness. And then moving up to the throat chakra, blue color, communications, thyroid, parathyroid. Again, part of the respiratory system, upper respiratory. And then the brow chakra, third eye, pituitary gland, hypothalamus, relating to eyes, and the autonomic nervous system. And then the crown chakra, be a golden color that you might see. And then the higher source connection, thought to be about 12 inches above the crown, like a little antenna where we can connect with creativity, ideas, collective consciousness. And if any one of these chakras is blocked, especially the upper ones, then we aren't getting, we're not operating optimally. And then that's where some believe that disease can manifest because of the blockages. Okay. I'm going to do just a quick general clearing for everyone in the group. That are here. placing my information in the chat. Let's bring our hands together, do our closing. Just rub your hands together, creating some friction. If you're feeling really relaxed, you don't, of course, have to do this. You can just stay in your zone. But then we're going to take this, arms up, reaching up like we're catching a large beach ball, but it's an energy ball, golden light, and then draw it down to the heart center. Do it 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling up. And down to the heart. Seeing that golden light in that energy sphere, and then turning the hands toward the heart. Let all that energy come into your system, throughout the entire body, trickling through every cell in every part of your body. Just breathing that in. We'll bring the hands back in front of the heart, and then this time we'll refill, but this time we're going to be sending it out. So let's come back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhale. So we don't want to hold on to any of this energy. It's a exercise in release. What's the right word? Manifesting it and then releasing, letting it flow through. So inhale one more time. Inhale, and then exhale, sending it out through your arms, out into the world, sharing love, gratitude, inhaling back, exhale, sending it out into the planet, anyone in the world, any entity, any natural substance, anything, sending it out. And then one more time, exhale, sending it out into the universe. Clearing any blocks in your whole being, mind, body, system. Take a moment to feel and express gratitude. I want to thank everyone for coming today. And we do this every week, same time. Everyone's welcome. Invite friends. And hope you have a beautiful week and rest of your day this evening. So take care and see you next time. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's a blessing.